All right, everybody. Colt Hedden, discussion number three. This one's a fun one. Hot summer day, you come into the guy's house, or you see him laying on the ground next to a ladder. Let's just start. What are some of the possibilities of a kind of situation? Heat exhaustion. Um, he fell off the ladder. When it says he had sandals on the ladder, that's stupid. First of all, I don't climb the ladder in sandals. But anyways, sorry. I would go with heat exhaustion or what's it called? Falling up the ladder, yeah. Turning over side, yeah. That's where I'd start with. And then it says, what should paramedics look for during the initial assessment and focus exam? Do your complete, do a trauma assessment. You're going to want to palpitate, back of the head, check your step down, all things like that. Quick head to toe, blood sweep, see anything out of the ordinary. Check for radial pulse. Do a dehydration test. You can like pinch some skin. If it goes down slowly, he's dehydrated. Because he could be dehydrated, and he got really hot and fell out. Might have been drinking too much the day before. That's a definite possibility in this kind of weather, especially with just being 4th of July. That could happen. So yeah, look for all that in my focus exam. Check, ABCs. Start BLS for ALS. What information should the second paramedic attempt to obtain with the patient's wife? Do your best, start with your sample and your OPQRST. Anything that would pertain to why he would have fallen like this. Does he have an inner ear infection, throw off his balance? Does he have, had he been drinking? I don't know. Start with anything you can ask, think about. Just your normal assessment you would take for a normal patient. Only difference is you're asking the wife instead of the husband. There you go. Then he goes into here saying he has no health problems, no medication, so that's good. He had lunch about an hour ago because that's the sample, the last oral. He's allergic to wasp. That means something. Let's focus on that. Wasp sting could drop this guy out. And when it says that he is wheezing, that's what I'm going to start with. All right, this guy's wheezing. He might be having an allergic reaction to something. So I'm probably going to go ahead and hit this guy with some epi. I'm not saying it's the first thing I do, but I'd probably get some ready. I might have the second paramedic say, hey, let's get some drawn up. Let's kind of get this ball rolling. Go from there. Working to breathe. And that's it too. He's working to breathe. We need to make sure, ABCs. Let's make sure he stays breathing. If he's taking it to work, it says he's just in the running shorts and only the sandals removed. You can get him on the cot and get him trauma naked if you really want to. It's not have to. I wouldn't get him trauma naked in the front yard. I'd get him at least on the cot or on the backboard on the cot into the back of the ambulance and then cut the shorts off because it's a pair of running shorts, Blank will cover that. Yeah. He's weak at the wrist, so that's bad. Cap refill's not good. He's in sinus tach, so the epi with the sinus tach, I know we'd want to be careful with that. And he's sat at 95, so you really don't need to give him an oxygen, but can. A nasal cannula wouldn't hurt. Just to have some blow by, maybe. He responds to pain from moaning, unresponsive otherwise. No deformities found, so that means he didn't crack his head open or anything. Okay, what treatment is indicated at this time? Like I was saying, I'm getting epi ready. Let's get him trauma naked. Let's get epi ready. At least get a bag hanging. Start an IV, get a bag hanging, get some fluids going in him. I'll take that. Help with that blood pressure. Let his heart not work as hard. You listen for lung sounds. I doubt he's going to have any fluid on his lungs. We could check that. Yeah, trauma naked. Get him in the back of the ambulance. Get him going. I wouldn't do any like a butyrol or anything like that. I wouldn't do a breathing treatment. I think I'd just get my epi ready because when she says she's allergic to wasp, and everybody knows who lives in this part of the world, they're everywhere during the summer. And he was up on a ladder, so there's no telling what he was doing up on the ladder when if the wasp did get him. And then it goes to that. It's like put him on backboard, take him in there, they get an IV going. Loud, he's wheezing loud, develops stridor, sorry. The ED physician administers 0.5 milligrams epinephrine at 1,000 and 25 of I butcher. It's Benadryl. Benadryl. And his breathing improves. He wakes up, he's conscious. So he's on the ladder cleaning the gutters, and the wasp nest, one flip of short, stung his left hip. Now, by getting him trauma naked, we would have figured this out. Because again, he could have had deformity. I mean, when you're feeling on the hips, and another thing too, when you're feeling his hips for crepitus, you might have felt that, like it might have been really hot, or it might have like a big bump right there with a wasp stung him. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if wasps, I don't think they die after they sting you. That's just bees. As he tried to get the wasp out, he fell, bumped his head, blah, blah, blah. Okay, what lesson to be learned from this case? Just a good history. I mean, that's what you need to start with. Get a good history on your patient. Figure out what they're, do your detective work. That's what I was trying to say. By, if we would have got him trauma naked, we would have done that bump on his hip and we've been, okay, yeah, that's definitely a sting. When the wife said he's allergic to wasps, that's what you'd go with, because it sounds like an allergic reaction everywhere you look in here. So that's where I would go is, go with the pertinent negatives. He's allergic to wasp. It's summertime, he's up on a ladder, he fell, he's showing signs of allergic reaction. All things that point to me of saying, yes, this was a wasp sting. This guy's going into, he's having an allergic reaction. So epinephrine would take care of that. Now, I don't know if he has an EpiPen for a wasp sting. He might, and that might be something you could ask his wife and say, is he that allergic that he wants, he needs epinephrine at all times? Because that's where you go with that. So yeah, lessons learned is take a good history, get him trauma naked, and head to toe. Plus, look at the surroundings. If there's a wasp flying around, or if you see junk on the ground from cleaning out the gutter, oh, he was up there cleaning the gutter because there's probably a trash can or he's, gutter residue sitting in the yard. Anyways, taking up your time. Any questions, ask me. Thanks.